WCBPodcast, your source for all things Chicago Blackhawks and everything hockey. With your host, Jerome and Tanner. Let's do it. Jerome and Tanner.
Just give me what I want.
I'll give what you want. It's another edition of the Windy City Benders podcast, a part of the Inside the Rink podcast network. It's Jerome. It's Tanner. What's up, bud?
Dude, I'm ready for you to give me what I want. Let's go.
I'm going to make sure I clip that just perfect. So it's be like, what were they talking about before they started actually recording?
We'll find out later in the episode.
So we are deep into the Olympic break. About a week left before the return of Blackhawks hockey. So Hawks news is a little bit slow still. We do have some stuff to talk about for the Blackhawks, and obviously we got Olympic talk with a lot going on with the quarterfinals happening today as we're recording. Well, before we recorded, and then you got the gold medal for the women's kicking off tomorrow or today when you're listening to this. And then we're going to wrap things up with a nice little Olympic jersey draft. So let's get right into it with some Hawks talk here, the very minimal Hawks talk. And it's kind of funny when you get excited to hear like, oh, the Blackhawks are starting their season ticket renewal program. And it's like, it gets exciting because they put little tidbits out there of information to, I guess, kind of get you excited, kind of get you curious, and also get you a little bit furious. We'll start with like the lower end of it. I mean, the furious part, it's not as bad, but a part of the season ticket announcement. Now I couldn't get verification if this is for season tickets or if it's individual tickets as well. But they said there's going to be an average of a 2% price increase on tickets for next season. Now, okay. I'm not sure. I would assume it's season tickets, thinking about like the way the news came out. But regardless, not bad price increase. I mean, ticket prices are still suck. It's not a Chicago thing. It's not an NHL thing. It's sports. It's entertainment. It's concerts. It's everything. Tickets price sucks.
Yeah.
So 2% increase is not gonna make it that big of a difference, honestly.
Yeah, and until you try and get tickets, and then Ticketmaster's like, yeah, we also had to increase prices. So on our convenience fees of $12, it's now $18.
That was the thing. Like I told you I bought Shane Gillis tickets for April, and I was like, I don't really care where the seats are. I just be in there, you can hear everything, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Saw some for like $74. Ends up being like $93 a ticket after all the stupid like taxes and fees and stuff like that. That's the thing to get furious about is like all these like Ticketmaster, StubHub, Game Time, all these guys. Unless you eventually sponsor us, we apologize for that. But
no, I don't apologize. Fix your fucking shit.
But yeah, it sucks because it's so expensive, especially once you start getting older. And like Oakley is going to be wanting to go to games, get to the point where he's going to want to go to games, and it's not going to be cheap to take a family of 3 to a game. And that's shitty, man.
If he wants to go to a game, you better get drafted. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I saw him running around with those helmets, and he's ready to go.
That's right.
Just no
ready to hit the ice.
Yeah. So the other really interesting thing for me that they talked about for this one is that they said that they saw a 30% increase in interest shown for season tickets.
How do you see an increase in interest? It's like, yeah, I'm always interested, but like I can't afford it.
people reaching out,
Oh, I guess so.
Submitting, because I mean I've done that. I've filled out the forms and stuff to be like, hey, what's it going to be for season tickets? And then they send them to me. I'm like, fuck you guys. But the thing I like
about if I just start working there?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I just get a job and not really do too much, pay attention to the game a little bit more?
Yeah,
I'll scrape the ice. I don't care.
Hey, they want the ice girls back. I will take one for the team and put a wig on and get ice level for that. Like, let's go. Yeah. But no, like the reason why that one is so interesting to me And I don't know if you saw my social post kind of talking about these points yesterday, but if not, all you hear is about how this is a failed rebuild. The Hawks aren't doing like the right things to build this team. Dude, that was an awesome freeze on you right there. You froze like mid eye roll, and it was just like Undertaker, all white eyes, sit back. Like that was fucking hilarious. But no, like
I mean, honestly, that wasn't even frozen. That was just me reacting.
but it's like you hear all this stuff like, oh, you know, the anti-Bedard stuff, the anti-Hawk stuff, this and that. But then it's like you
Bedard
see stuff.
sucks, don't you know?
We got to get to Olympic talk here in a second.
Okay, we will.
Well, okay, but then you see that like the interest is increasing for season tickets for the Hawks, and it's just a nice reminder that all the noise that you hear, the loudest people in the room are the ones that have no say and aren't truly understanding what the situation is. Like, true fans within the Hawks organization understand that what is being built in Chicago, what KD and his team have put together, and what they continue to put together through the draft, and just waiting to make their move at the right time. And I think it's exciting to me that there's this many people that want to reach out and kind of are trying to get ahead of it and trying to get into building and see what it's going to take for them to get tickets so they can see this team when they are back at their winning glory.
Yeah. I think it's a good indication of where the team is heading in the fans' eyes as well.
Yeah, which is awesome. That's great to hear. And it makes me feel a lot better that it's not as bleak as some people make it seem to be in Chicago. And the final point that came out of the ticket news is Scott Powers was the first to bring it to attention that this upcoming season is the first season with 84 games. So that would mean 42 home games.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
42 road games. The Hawks promoted only 41 home games because they have been selected to participate in a yet to be announced special league event game.
Guess what it is? I know it is.
Frondell making his debut in Sweden. That's what it is.
It's Winter Classic.
Dude, I would be fucking furious. Another outdoor game, I would be furious. But
Winter Classic and Stadium Series. But we're going to be the away team in the Stadium Series. So, there.
I don't think we win even then.
No, we don't.
I think we've only won one game outdoor games. We won two? No, Pittsburgh was the only one I thought.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying we're gonna have two outdoor games next year.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So, I mean, they're going to be playing another specialty event. I think house money puts it on a global series event.
Yeah.
But could the league be doing something different?
Global series, it's actually just in Canada, but it's two American teams. They're like this
is what hockey looks like.
This is two teams from the land where the Stanley Cup resides. This is what those teams look like when they play each other.
Games take place in Toronto.
It's just San Jose versus Chicago in Vancouver.
Dude. And Gavin, oh no, he'll be drafted this year. I was thinking, and Gavin McKenna's the prize.
Yeah, that would be absolutely hilarious. Dude, the Hawks would smoke him. That'd be great. But yeah, I think global series makes a lot of sense. That's really cool though too. It would be funny if it was like Germany, but they had determined it before like the Lucas Reichel trade, and they're like, we'll still send them.
Yeah, that's the best. Like when they send, like, because they try to do like at least one like big player from the country. Like they pick a country with no affiliation with the Hawks or whoever they're playing. That would be so fucking funny. But I also think
like I live in Frondell. Like Burakovsky's Swedish, unless they go to Finland. And like Teravainen plays at home in Finland.
They shock the world and go to Russia.
Yeah, dude.
Answer off.
Or they just show up in Belarus for Levshinov. I don't know. I guess Sweden, though, because like if Frondell is on the team, you got Soderblom still, and you got Burakovsky.
I think
and then we
cool.
get Eric Carlson this offseason. Fucking sick.
Chalmerson comes out of retirement for a game.
He just does the puck drop.
Buck drop. Yeah. I was also thinking too, because we were like, oh, because it's weird. I've never really heard it like being like, oh, a special league event. I go leave it to the NHL to come up with like a new specialty game and have the Hawks do it the year after like their big celebration season. Like it would have been made more sense for them to do something like that. Like, because did they do Toronto in the outdoor game for their 100th season?
I don't know.
Or was it something like that, or Montreal, or like one of those? It was just so funny. Like, just leave it to the NHL to just totally fumble it like that. But
it's whatever. I'm excited though. If it is a global series, it's pretty cool because we haven't had one since like 2011, or is it?
No, it was recently.
2014.
Oh, and when they played Philly in where did they play Philly? They got their dicks kicked in.
Oh, really? I just remember.
I think it was like 2018, 2017, 20.
Okay. I think I remember the one from like closer to like 2012, 2014, because it was like right after we won a cup. I think they went to like Czechia, maybe, or Slovakia. Dude, I have no idea. We can look up the global series stuff. Do it now. Do it.
Has 2019. They were in Prague and Berlin.
Oh wow! Okay.
And they lost 4-3.
Wait,
the Flyers.
Did they play Lucas Reichel that time?
Yeah, they played Lucas Reichel's German team in Berlin as like the warm-up game. And then 2019, it wasn't the global series; it was the Premier Series. They played games in Switzerland and Finland. For that event, that was the year But hey, they got a 50% chance to win the Stanley Cup after playing internationally. So, kind of like those odds if it happens again this year.
It's pretty good.
Just saying.
Big fan.
So that's So it's interesting news. I mean, like, it's not like, oh my God, let's break this down kind of news. But hey, in a 2-week period where there's not a lot of Hawks things to talk about, I mean, it's nice to kind of get stuff like that.
Yes.
But we did get some other stuff because today was the start of the quote unquote mini training camp. Teams are eligible to start practicing officially with their players again. I think it had to be like 2:00 local time that they're able to do it. Hawks wasted no time doing stuff by calling up Rinzel and Korchinski from the AHL, which when I said that to you earlier, the first thing you said.
Oh, I think does that mean that there's a trade that's likely going to happen once the roster freezes over?
Roster thaws out.
Yes, just like the weather in Chicago.
And I think that's a good point. I mean, I think it's more likely that Connor Murphy is going to be dealt. And the trade deadline is, we said, March 6th. So, I mean, that's coming up very quick.
Dude, I think it's a shame that, like, with the Olympic break and not really paying attention to the schedule, that Connor Murphy's last home game is well behind us. That happened on, like, the 2nd.
I brought that up.
Yeah, but it's just, like, there was nothing, like, post-game, to like honor Murphy as like, hey man, thanks for sticking it out.
I mean, but realistically though, like, does he deserve anything?
I mean, he's been completely fine. He's been the assistant captain for years.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I think it's a different situation, like how Tays got his little send off versus.
Oh
like,
yeah, dude.
Murphy,
there's success. Murphy showed up, and everybody's immediately upset with him because we traded Hjalmarsson for him. And I remember when we were just like, "You'll never be him," just fucking super mad.
And spoiler, he wasn't.
Yeah, it's true, but also nobody on the team was as good as anybody on the team.
There will never be another Hjalmarsson, so that's a really tough skates to fill.
That is,
But
that's true.
I like Connor Murphy as much as I always like talk shit like about that whole Jarmusch and stuff. Like I just
That's not Connor Murphy's fault. That's Stan Bowman's
no,
fault.
yeah, and he's not. It's like he's not the sexiest like type of player out there. Like he's not gonna go out there. He's not a Quinn Hughes making 4 points an average night like since getting traded to Minnesota or scoring big goals in overtime for Team USA or
We don't need anything like that.
Yeah, it's like he's not going to be doing that, but he knows his role. He did it well. And for the situation he was dealt, I thought he handled himself very well. And I think he could have made a much bigger deal about being in this shitty situation as long as he has. Because you got to remember, too, he came from the Coyotes. So he went from crappy franchise to crappy franchise.
I mean, not really, because like his first, 2 seasons, they made the playoffs.
They got smoked.
I mean, they didn't get smoked in 2016. There was 7 games against the Blues. But still, you made the playoffs, so that you're good enough to be in the playoffs. 2 playoff teams that you played on. And then, hey, 20, 2020? They beat Edmonton at least.
Don't even bring that shit up.
They beat Edmonton at
Chicago
least.
Blackhawks are the worst drug dealers in the world. They give you a nice little taste of the product, aka the playoffs, but then they don't ever let you. They're like, no, man, this actually isn't good for you. We're not going to give it back to you. Like you
saying they did that to Connor Murphy?
Yeah, they gave him a little taste his first 2 years in Chicago with playoff hockey, but just first round, and then 1 second year's a sweep, and then it's like, okay, well, we're never going back again. And the only reason they went back was because of a pandemic.
Yeah.
Thanks, and pretty much everybody got a participation trophy except for 6 teams or that year or something like that. Yeah. Which is so funny to me.
7 teams at the time.
7 teams. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's so funny that they're just like, fuck you, 7 teams.
We're not gonna make it work with those. Like you guys are so far out of the playoffs that it's not worth it.
God, that's so funny. But so I think the Connor Murphy trade is intimate. I think
you meant to say imminent.
Yep, I did. And I was really hoping that we just kept moving with it, but you made that face.
So what are you thinking about, buddy?
Jason Dickinson. Jason Dickinson, I think, is going to be he'll probably be closer to the deadline. But I brought it up. Could LA potentially make a call on him to replace Fiala?
Yeah, but Fiala is like a winger, isn't he?
I'm just talking more Dickinson can play on the wing.
I'm sure he could. I mean, he's a better center.
I was just trying to think of teams that
has a good face-off percentage.
Just trying to think of teams that could fit because it's weird because
LA does have a lot of cap space too.
It's just with this break, you're not getting the rumors this time of year typically gets for trades. So it's really hard to try to find out who is going to be a realistic trade partner and what can be on the block. I think Connor Murphy's the only guarantee.
Yeah.
For the Hawks.
Yeah, because I think he's going to be a highly sought after trade asset. I honestly though Dickinson could solidify LA's center core, especially as a shutdown center.
And then Mikheyev for the right price. As much as I want them to re-sign him, I mean he's also coming up, and I think for the right price, I think a team sees what he does as a PK player, and all that kind of stuff. He would be a good asset to a playoff team as well.
Do you think they ask Foligno if he wants to try and go for another one?
I'm sure there's a conversation. I don't know if it's more of a hey, we want to trade you. Yeah. Are you cool with it? I think it's hey, are you thinking about it?
Yeah.
I still think it'd be really cool to go to Minnesota.
I mean, honestly, this is their best chance to fucking make it to the final.
And let him go with his brother.
Does Nick help? Right?
I mean, depth. Like he's not like a guy, like you're not picking him up for like top line production or anything like that. But I mean, you see what he does. He's a role guy for us, and he's like a locker room guy and all that kind of stuff. And that you might need that, especially when you're
if he wants to, and like they're like, what if we got you to Minnesota? And he was like, okay, I would obviously not be upset, because I'm sure he seems like he wants to settle his family in Chicago. And I think if he's playing another year, the Hawks can probably just be like, yeah, but you're not getting the C. But or he comes back and he's like on the coaching staff or something. Like
I think he's
some sort of role in the organization. I can easily
he's gonna be a part of Chicago, I think, for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's like I personally I would help him go get a cup.
If he wants to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's like who wouldn't want to? That's the thing. Like, are you truly telling me like you're satisfied with your career not winning a Stanley Cup and all that kind of stuff? Like, I know it's like he's not like, it's not like he's a Ray Bork or a Jerome McGinley chasing, but it's like, dude, he's been around for a while.
It's kind of like, I don't know, like what about like a Kimmo Timonen?
Yeah,
like a very well respected player, loved by the fan bases that he's played for.
That's actually a really good comparison. I like that one a lot. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we'll start, now that teams are back together and all that kind of stuff. Hopefully we'll start getting some trade rumors and news about that. The last thing I have written here is, if you remember all the way back in the last game before the break, when the Hawks lost 4-0 to Columbus, Wyatt Kaiser was taken out by Olympic member Zach Rowinski, and his injury looked really fucking bad. And there was speculation with the way he went down, the way his leg was bent, and then the way he left the arena, that he potentially could be done for the year. Jeff Blashill was saying that injury isn't as bad and that he could potentially be back sooner than later, but don't expect him for. Is it funny? He said, don't expect him before, like, they're hoping not before, like, they're hoping he gets back before March. But then I look and I'm like, there's 2 games before March.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was more of like just being coy, like trying to be funny or something like that, or what, but two games, maybe he's out a game. Who knows? But
yeah, PG has his injury listed as coming back the 28th of February.
Yeah. So, I mean, great news that it's not as bad as they initially thought. Yeah. Which
Colton Bach still listed as day-to-day. I don't know if he's...
Oh, yeah, I forgot he got hurt.
Anything else?
Yeah, I haven't seen anything about that, so...
But yeah.
That's all I really got for Hot Stock, man.
Right? Oh, no. There's the Ice Hawks goalie.
Oh, that's right.
Stanislav Berezhnoi got suspended for 20 games for drugging it up, testing positive for prohibited substance. I don't know if you saw this, but Kyle Davidson came out and said that he was like, here's his quote. We were informed last week that Stanislav tested positive for a prohibited substance under the AHL PHPA's performance enhancing substance program. It says, while Stanislav did not knowingly take a prohibited substance, we believe his positive test is a result of a supplement he was consuming at the time. Stanislav has taken full responsibility for the situation, and the organization praises him for the maturity and accountability he has shown. The Blackhawks organization fully supports Stanislav and knows he will use this as an opportunity to grow as he continues his development. It's like, okay, like oopsie doopsie, and like they're not upset. And then guess what? He gets traded next week.
Yeah. And it's like, I reading that statement or listen to it, I'm like, he probably doesn't even know what the fuck is going on. He's just probably like 20-game man, can't play. Like,
yeah,
the thing that I laughed the hardest about with that guy was the Ice Hogs did like the teddy bear toss game, and he was sitting like the Ice Hogs can't sit on the bench, like they're off by the tunnel, the goalie, and
yeah.
he's sitting there and they're throwing the teddy bears on, and a couple hit him. So instead of throwing them on the ice, he starts picking them up and throwing them back at people. He had no idea what was going on.
He just thought that everybody was out to get him.
Yeah. So
It's like,
that's funny.
if
But
this happens in Russia, they're trying to kill you.
yeah, it's that Russian gas, man. But
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. His family probably just sent him like a care package, and it was just full of fucking performance enhancing drugs. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know. This is just normal shit that we do there."
Oh, that's funny. So, do you think they're regretting trading Boursois? No, because now they're like their
No.
backup is an ECHL guy.
Well, yeah, I mean that's fine. Who cares?
All right, let's move on to some Olympic talk. There's not a lot to talk about to this episode, so we'll keep it short and sweet here. But first off, total and utter domination from the women's U.S. Olympic hockey team.
Yeah.
So they are, surprise, surprise, spoiler alert, and color me shocked, Canada versus U.S. in the gold medal game today when you're listening to this. I think this is like the fifth straight. No, it's not the fifth straight. I forgot how many in a row, but the last 3 times they played each other, the games in the Olympics have all ended 3-2. Fun fact.
Oh wow, dude. Just looking at the women's USA team, so the only goal that they've given up was in the first game that they played. So they've gotten back to back shutouts. Fucking five shutouts in a row is ridiculous.
And they haven't scored less than 5 goals.
No, they've scored 5 goals pretty much every game except for one when they put up 6 against Italy.
That's
yeah, dude.
What were you saying the goalie stats were?
Well, before the last game when there was like 5 games played, I was like the goals against average was a 0.2, which is so stupid. But it's even crazier than that now.
That's insane. Like it's just
it's like a 0.16 or 0.12 now or something like that.
It's almost, you got to feel bad for the other teams, man, at this point. Like,
no.
And the most impressive thing about that is beating Canada 5-0.
Yeah, dude, they're right in line with the other teams.
Like, that is absolutely insane. So I'm hoping it's just a nice, easy walk in the park, 6-0 victory tomorrow. Today,
dude, if they go up by like 3, like early, or not early, I guess if they hit 4, I'm gonna be like, oh, game.
Yeah.
Easy.
It is just so stupid. So hopefully, I don't know what time the game is tomorrow. So
it's at noon.
At noon, local time or our time?
Our time.
Our time.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, our time. When you said local time, I was like, our time is local time. It's
like
local.
No, because I was looking. I have local in my mind because I have something I wanted to bring up about Team USA men's and their games. But yeah, so noon. Best of luck, friend of the show, Kendall Coyne.
That's right.
And yeah, go get gold, baby. Let's go.
Yes.
Men's.
Let's talk about it.
This has been a fun tournament to watch.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
And it's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be, if I'm being completely honest.
What did you think it was going to be bad? You think teams are going to get blown out, huh?
Yes. I thought it was going to be like, the teams that are NHL heavy, just stomping and walking through everybody. And everybody seems to just be putting up a hell of a fight. Like USA, Denmark. Yeah, USA won 6-3 in that one. But it was like, there was times in that game and I was like, oh shit, they might not win this one. Like
Dude,
Denmark
games that Italy's playing. Like, what was their first game? It was like Italy versus Sweden or something like that. And I was like, dude, Italy might win. They had 2 goals and 4 shots. It's like
Dude,
so crazy.
They had
Also
Finland.
Slovakia.
They had
What
Finland
a,
right there.
yeah, dude. Slovakia. What an upset in that group.
Yeah, they screwed the United States by winning that group. Like
Oh,
it
so
it
that the
ended up,
U.S. had to play Sweden.
yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
Slovakia getting the automatic bye, and then that puts Sweden at the 7th rank. So it's like instead of facing an easier team, it's like no,
Yeah.
you go through NHL heavy Sweden.
Yeah,
Like,
the only other Olympic team full of NHLers. Like, that's
like
it.
it's yeah.
Other
Luckily, I
than
mean,
like Canada and US,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
But yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and I wish it was easier to find like scores for every game. Oh, full schedule maybe.
Yeah, wouldn't that be really cool?
It's so yeah. I don't know if you were bitching about this when we were trying to do this, or you're
Oh,
talking about
absolutely.
highlights, but like
Both.
just trying to find information and
In like
stats.
a good format, right? Like, because the IIHF website, you can go to it and it's horrendous. But
And
like, in order to like, just get a schedule with scores and stuff like that, it's impossible.
don't even get me started on the Olympic website.
Yeah, that one's terrible too. Like, I can go, okay, so like I can see the scores of some of these games, but I can't click on these to because I'm on like some site called Sporting News. And it's like, oh, here's qualification games. Czechia won 3-2 against Denmark, but like I can't get anything else from that game. There's nothing to click on there to like see who scored, like how many shots, like how many saves, who, like nothing. It's just so dumb.
So if you go to NHL like Olympic coverage, and then you do, I just found this out. It's still kind of a pain in the ass. It's not. It was, but matchups, and then you go full schedule, and then you get all the games, and you can go game center and go like that. I still wish it was an easier way to do that,
Brutal.
but it's better. But yeah, I mean, there's been every game has been fun, and at some point close. Like yeah, like you mentioned, Sweden versus Italy. Sweden won 5-2 in that one, but that game was a fuck closer than what that final score came out to be.
Yep.
You had what Latvia played pretty well against Chicago, Jesus Christ, against the United States until the United States kind of started clicking. Like that one, that was definitely like a slow start for them.
You got Slovakia just barely beat Italy 3-2, but Slovakia handed Finland their ass like 4-1. That's crazy.
That's
it was a fun one though. Like, it was a fun bunch of the games to watch. Honestly, like some of those games that were like on at like 5 a.m. pretty fucking cool. Pretty good games.
Dude, that's what I want to bring up to the Latvia game. Dude, somebody in the NHL needs to hire the Latvia coach to be a video challenge coach.
Yeah. He got 2 of them, and I was like, "You gotta be kidding!"
Back to back.
And then one led into the Latvian goal, and I was just like, "It should be 2-0. It's 1-1. What the fuck?"
Yeah, Latvia tied with the U.S. going into the second period. I was like, "What the hell?" And then my favorite tweet of that game was, imagine watching hockey for the first time, and this is the game you're seeing, and seeing Brock Nelson is the greatest hockey player ever. Scores
That's right.
2 goals. Would have had a hat trick if the Latvia sniper of a challenger didn't come in and take off his goaltender interference for JT Miller. And then he also was part of another goal that got disallowed because he jumped the line a little too early.
Yep.
But did you know he had family playing the 1960 Olympics and the 1980? Did you know that? Have you ever heard that?
It's just like a Marty McFly situation. Like, he fucking went back in time and just did it himself.
Oh man. For the US, let's talk about them a little bit. Has there been anybody that surprised you with their play through the quarterfinals?
Dude, I've gotten to see less of the US play because they play at 2. And I'm like finishing stuff at work, and then I go home and their game is done. So I haven't gotten to see a whole lot, but just stats wise, it looks like Quinn Hughes is doing great. I saw Austin Matthews was leading the team. I didn't know Larkin only had his first goal today, but I thought, dude, Larkin is a big gamer.
Larkin comes up big.
Yeah.
Celebrini's leading the entire Olympics in goals.
Is he really?
Fuck.
Hey, kid's good.
I know, but I just it's
not gonna shut anybody up, dude. It's
I know.
not.
I mean, because now I think it was Jeff Merrick on his show was saying he's like, the debate is officially dead. It's over. Celebrini is better than Connor Bedard.
It's like, why does it have to be one or the other? I just don't get it. Also, I'm not gonna fucking believe it. You're not gonna convince me.
McDavid is just being McDavid, but we're talking about United States. Matthew Chuck doesn't have a goal. That surprises me.
Oh, that is surprising.
Brady Tkachuk has been playing great. And I love making fun of him for how stupid he looks and how dumb he probably really is. But God, dude, I would kill for him to be on the Hawks.
Yes.
Here is my question. And now it's kind of, I'm going to start the fire with Connor Bedard isn't good talk, but Lucas Reichel has more goals in the Olympics than Connor Bedard.
That's right.
Did the Hawks trade the wrong player?
I think they did. I mean, the logic's flawless. Like, how many goals does Lucas Reichel have in the Olympics? 2.
How many assists does he have?
1? I don't know.
Yep, 1. He's got 3 points.
How many points does Connor Bedard have in the Olympics?
0.
Yeah, he's got none. None for Canada, none for Germany. It's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Kyle Davidson. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's trading away generational talent and Lucas Reichel and keeping this bum Connor Bedard.
That's crazy. I can't believe he would do something like this. Lucas Reichel hasn't played an NHL game since November 28th. Better than Connor Bedard.
I'm gonna clip that, and one person is going to agree with it. I guarantee it.
That's fine. I'm very agreeable.
And you, sir, whoever agrees to that, are a word that I'm not going to say.
Anyway, we're moving on. So Friday, there's going to be semifinal games.
U.S. is guaranteed. Canada. USA is guaranteed to play for medal. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, but bronze, we do not care. So Finland versus Canada, and then Slovakia, the fucking surprise of the tourney, versus USA.
That is a little concerning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually nervous for that semifinal game.
Yeah. Good.
Like,
should be.
Slovakia is like, they're gamers, man.
Mm-hmm. I was just thinking, like, can you imagine what if both of their goalies get sick? And then it's up to Adam Gahan to fucking keep them in it. Because that's our last. No, wait, Teravainen's still in it. I was going to say that's our last Olympian, but Teravainen's still in it.
Honestly, if that kind of situation happened, I wouldn't be that upset if the U.S. lose to like a Gage and just fucking goalie game.
Oh, yeah. And then somebody would be like, dude, somebody's got to draft this kid. And then they're like, yeah, they was drafted by the Blackhawks. Second round.
What up?
What up? That's just so funny. The Italian kid drafted by Anaheim. And like, was it like Ryan Whitney's like, I can't believe how has nobody drafted this kid?
Nobody's picked him up.
Somebody's gonna sign this kid. It's like, yeah, he's like a second round pick by Anaheim. He's like only 21 years old. It's gonna be a good. Like, honestly, if you're Anaheim, your goalie of the future is already locked up in Dostal. Just while the iron's hot, maybe trade that kid, because I don't think his value will be ever anything higher. It'd be crazy though if he ends up being like really sick.
Dude, he faced the most shots in the tournament so far through 4 games. He has made the most saves, faced 146 shots, made 133 saves. He's got a 911, never forget, save percentage.
That's right. But his goals against average is like 5 point something.
5.13. Yeah. Well, I mean, you let up 11 against. Did he let up? He played the entire Finland game.
I don't know, dude, because like the first game where he played lights out, he actually came out in the third. Then the second game was their other goalie, and then he came in the third. It was weird.
That was Saturday, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, 11-0. Let's see.
Like they were getting shellacked so hard that their goalies got cramps from making so many saves and had to be pulled in the third period.
Let's see. No, he only 38 shots against, 32 saves, 6 goals against, 8-4-2. I mean, you'll look at a score sheet and see a team lost 11-0 and a goalie still has an 8.42 save percentage. I mean, you're like, that's not that bad.
Well, yeah, dude. Here, the first game he played, 49 shots against, 46 saves, 3 goals against, 939 save percentage, and that was in just over 2 periods. It's silly.
Dude, you said it before this game started. Like this Olympics was going to be about like a goalie game, and dude, he might not have got the wins, but he fucking had some goalie games for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Every Olympics, there's always like one game that like just one of these teams that are supposed to get absolutely smacked around just stays in it the whole time because their goalie is just playing lights out.
What I wanted to talk about too, real quick, just kind of talking about like game times and stuff. I keep saying the Hawks, so it's my team. USA is my team. They're like our country's team, but
yeah.
Team USA has played every single game at 2:10 Central Time. The entire tournament. They play Friday as well, 2:10. Didn't realize they've played every single game at 9:10
at night.
Like, at night in Italy.
Oh wow, that's hilarious.
So every single game they play, they're like, I think it was Mike Sullivan's like, yeah, we don't even get back to the Olympic Village until like 1-2 o'clock in the morning. Talk about your fucking men's league like game time, like
that's hilarious.
It's just, hey, whatever, it's working for them. But I just thought that was hilarious.
I'm assuming Saturday will be bronze medal, and then Sunday will be gold medal game, and it's it's a little 7 a.m. game that we get to watch.
Yeah. Which I get it.
At least it's Sunday. At least it's Sunday. Yeah. So like that's fine with me. Get up at like 5 anyway because my son gets up.
I know.
At like 4:30.
I got a fucking wedding cake tasting at 8 a.m. that day.
Oh, tell him to push it. Or ask him to put the game on.
Yeah, it's fucking. I'm just more worried about fucking eating that much sugar that early.
Do it. You'll be fine.
All right, let's. We're gonna wrap this up here. We're gonna do a little draft, WCB podcast draft. We're going to do Olympic jerseys. So we're gonna do our 5.
You want to do 5, or do you want to just do 3? There's only like not that many.
Well, we're doing. Are we doing home and away?
Yeah, I guess so. I wish I had a better look at both jerseys. It's so impossible to find.
All right. Let's do 5. You can do home and away. Like, so if you take, since I know neither of us are gonna take this, you take home Italy, I can take away for Italy. Or you can take both Italy, whatever you want to do. So I'll give you the honors.
Oh, here. Here, hold on one second. Sorry. You put something on here too. Wow, what a crazy thing.
I literally told you that.
I didn't look. I didn't look because I was just gonna say, like, I found this. Oh God. Oh, fucked up. Whatever. I'm looking. All right. So what are we doing at 5?
5.
Unless
I'll just do 5. Unless you want to do 3 and you just get the home and away.
No. It's okay. 5.
All right, so number 1, you get the first overall pick.
Okay, so you want me to go starting at 1?
Yeah.
Number 1. All right.
Draft. You don't draft backwards.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought we
Unless
might
you
have
want
been
to,
doing
hey,
a ranking.
whatever your strategy is, I'm not going
I
to
thought we
judge.
might have been doing a ranking. But number 1 for like
It's a
the
draft, not ranking.
sickest jersey. Cool. It doesn't show me what I'm looking for. I think I might have to just go with wow, again, that's not on this one either. Just the fucking blue Sweden jerseys.
Yeah, the one I sent you.
Yeah, that doesn't have Sweden on there.
Yeah, it doesn't have, that's why I asked. I was like, did they have blue? Or so are you going blue Sweden?
Yeah, blue Sweden. Blue Sweden.
All right, I'm gonna go black Germany.
The black Germany. That's a good one.
Dude, I love that jersey.
So that's your 1.
Yeah.
Black Germany. Okay. My 2 is gonna be, I think it's gonna be white Finland.
White Finland. Oh, that's so clean.
It's sick.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna go blue Finland.
Yeah, it just looks so good. All right, cool. Because then I'm switching over to Denmark, and I'm gonna
I honestly thought you were gonna take Denmark first.
No, Denmark's whites though.
White Denmark. All right, I want to go on, but I think you might take it if I leave it. So I'm gonna go maroon Latvia.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna take that one at all.
No, really?
No. All right, what are we at? 4?
Yeah, this would be the 4th.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the blue Slovakia jerseys.
Blue Slovakia.
Yeah, I just love that they have the mountain.
Yeah,
it's just sick.
All right. I'm gonna go yellow Sweden.
Yellow Sweden's a good one. Yeah, I'll just finish it off with I like the white USA.
All right, I might do. And I feel like we just have to close it out. So I'll do the blue USA.
USA. They're clean.
They're clean. Nice. I mean, they've had better jerseys.
I just think the fucking ones that have like some good designs on them are like sick.
It just kind of like shows you like how much cooler like the history of like European countries and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
dude, the fact that like Finland and was it Denmark both have like a lion and like a fucking dragon or some shit.
Dude, yeah.
The like crest kind of thing with the swords is nasty.
Yeah, dude. Germany, Latvia, even Czechia is like, it's a little too plain compared to the other ones, but it's like, dude, better than just saying USA across. Like,
it is funny though that France just has like France and then lines.
And then, like you said, Italy, it looks just like a fucking race car.
Yeah, Italy, go fast.
I want to go fast. But all right, episode 254. What do you want to call it?
It's just Olympic time, I guess. I don't know. Olympic
so we've breakdown. Had just so you know.
Yes.
Two episodes ago was Olympic vacation.
Yep.
Last episode was Olympic predictions.
Okay.
So this week,
going for gold.
And technically we won't be wrong because we got the women's team.
That is true. That is very, very true.
All right, so make sure you follow us on your favorite podcast feed. Apple Podcasts and Spotify are the big two. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. Visit InsideTheRink.com and find some awesome blogs on your favorite teams. If you're not a Hawks fan, if you're listening this long and you're not a Hawks fan, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but welcome. And
just get the fuck out of here.
But yeah, we will see you on the next one. Let's go USA, and let's go Finland.
All right. Love you, boys. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the WCB Podcast. Be sure to subscribe wherever you heard this podcast. To connect with Jerem and Tanner, check out the boys at WCB Podcast on all social media. We'll see you next time.